Yo, what's up, guys? So today I'm going to be talking to you about what I think you should do during DERPY for year 344 and how you can prepare yourself for the near future with this DERPY. Just what's important to do with it. I am making like 3 or 4 actual like bangers. They are going to be a little bit longer. You just got to bear with me though. I'm trying to get those done. One of them requires a lot of money, and the other one is just a lot of forge time that I need to wait for. So just bear with me. Those are coming. I'm still trying to just release videos every day. So this is what I am deciding to talk about today. But yeah, let's not waste any more time, and we'll get right into it. So before we get into the perks, as you guys heard me say earlier, DERPY is going to be coming in year 344, which is this year. I think it actually already is year 344. Yep. So he's going to be coming in this year. If you guys didn't know, special mayors are all on a 8-year rotation cycle. So DERPY comes every 24 years. Every 24 Hypixel Skyblock years, that is. So the last time he was here was year 320 in Skyblock. So now he's here in 344. So he should be the next election after this. Sorry, I gotta click off one. After this Paul election, which is done in 14 hours, and then the special election mayor comes in. Blah blah blah, like by itself. It's kind of weird. But what I want to tell you guys is that you don't necessarily need to remember that 24-year cycle. There's calendars you can search up just online that will show you the special election mayor rotation and stuff, and also just regular elections and stuff like that. So I will link in the description the calendar that I use. It's pretty simple. You just go on there and look. You can toggle like fishing festivals and spooky festivals and stuff like that. So it's pretty useful. Just wanted to mention that before we get into the perks. But yeah, we're not going to waste any more time. Let's get into the perks and what you guys should be doing. So probably the most important one of DERPY's perks, obviously, is that the AH is closed. So before DERPY arrives, he should be here in, it's about 3 days, I believe. Obviously, any setups that you want that you're going to be grinding for with DERPY, like forging, like catacombs and those things, just get those setups beforehand, because obviously the AH is going to be closed. You're going to not be able to buy those. So unless you have the collections, you're not going to be doing anything. So obviously, I recommend get on here, get a tree capitator if you don't already have one, get an ocelot if you don't already have one, things like that. You know, like the basic things like that. That will very much help you to grind skill XP, because that's honestly the most important thing with DERPY, obviously. So yeah, just make sure you get all of your setups beforehand, before the AH closes. That's kind of obvious, but just want to point that out there for you guys. So the second most obvious perk is the plus 50% more skill experience. This is so important. Number one, I would recommend do your daily catacombs, your 3 daily catacombs to get the extra XP, because obviously that's going to be half as much, 1.5 times XP. That's going to be insane XP. So I'm going to be doing those. I'm going to be grinding catacombs pretty much the whole entire time, actually, to try to even out my catacombs level finally. But on top of that as well, obviously the forging update got announced in the, or hinted to, announced, whatever you want to say, in the most recent update. So obviously forging is a skill to grind. If you haven't grinded it, this is the time to grind it. Obviously with the release of the garden, we saw the first armor set was at level 25, melon armor was at level 25, and the last one was at 40. So I would expect to see the same thing around with the forging update. So I mean, get yourself to at least 25. I'm gonna go a little bit higher, probably to like 30, 35, something like that. But those are the 2 things I highly recommend doing with the more skills experience. And obviously, if you have minions running right now, leave them. Do not touch them until DERPY is over, because obviously there's also the double output. So all the minions you have placed right now, do not take anything out of them. Let it go for the double output. Once the double output is pretty much done, like once DERPY is about to be over, that's when you want to gain or collect all of your minions. I'm sorry. So you get that skill experience boost, and you also like maximize the double output that it gets you. So minions are also major during DERPY. You can get lots of skill experience off of those, or if you just want to use the double output, place a ton of minions right now that you want double outputs for. Don't really have any recommendations for that. It's just whatever you want. For collections, or I guess mycelium minions are the thing that people are using for money right now. I don't really know how that's going to work with the double output. That might mess up the entire thing, but those are basically the only important things I think for this DERPY that you should be doing. Forging and catacombs like obviously Catacombs is always a thing you should probably be doing during Derpy. But I think foraging is way more important this Derpy than any other one, just because of the announcement of that foraging update. We know it's going to be coming out, so that's pretty much it for this video. Sorry for the more kind of boring video today, just me talking, but I promise there's going to be way more interesting videos coming out soon. I have so many things planned. Like I said, just waiting on money and forge time. I'm grinding the money though, don't worry. Just takes time, so bear with me, guys. Thank you for all the support on the recent videos, of course. But yeah, that's basically it. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.